The SundaeSwap calculator is now live and you should be able to estimate your amount of Sunday rewards so far. Please note these are just estimates and your Sunday rewards may change slightly from epoch to epoch. Check out the calculator here. In this case, I'm saying click the link in the description to go and check it out. But I'm going to go ahead and click on this calculator. It brings us to this beautiful page. And for some odd reason, this page looks familiar, but we're going to get to that in a moment. So I'm going to come to the wallet over here and copy the address, then come back to the main website this side. Now I'm just going to Control V and paste the address. Now click on estimated rewards. You can see the amount of ADA that I hold, or the amount of ADA that is actually delegated. But you can see that we so far, I think there's only been one epoch from the 25th, but we're going to check that in a moment. And we can see we've got about 9.4 Sunday tokens. That's not a lot, and that's why I don't know how I'm going to title this video, but probably going to title this video SundaeSwap is not going to make you rich, not like Uniswap over here, because Uniswap did the magic. I'm not saying SundaeSwap won't get to $10 or even above that. That's going to be a separate video where we're going to do price prediction. But for 2008, I would have liked to see maybe a little bit more, maybe 15 to 20 per epoch, something like that. But I understand, obviously, this is just a small amount of ADA. But for me, I think a lot of people got into ADA to get SundaeSwap tokens. Now, for people who actually bought ADA, let's say around $2 over here. So the people who bought around here, this was around November in 2021, last year. Now those people have lost 50% of their investment. Now if you actually had just held USDT here, if you held USDT over here and waited, now you'll be able to actually accumulate more SundaeSwap, because the price of ADA has dropped by more than 50%. And I know some of you will actually be saying, how would you have known that the price was going to drop by more than 50%? Well, right now I've got enough data that proves this always happens whenever there's an ISO, whenever there's an airdrop where you have to hold the underlying assets in order for you to accumulate those new cryptocurrencies. But we're going to talk about that in a moment. What I want to talk about here is, if you would have held obviously just USDT, and if you actually come to my wallet here, you can actually see, let's check the estimated rewards. You can actually see that obviously I have more than 2,000 ADA, which means that if I actually bought here at obviously $2, I lost more than 50% of my investment. But if I had just held, I'll now be able to come to SundaeSwap here, because ADA right now is trading at around $1. So I'll be able to put 2,000 ADA to actually accumulate SundaeSwap. I'll be able to get more than 3,000 SundaeSwap token, which is very unlikely that I'll be able to accumulate that amount of SundaeSwap just by staking with these specific pools over here. All right, now that we know our estimated rewards, and obviously this is going to go per epoch to epoch, I want to show you how to make money using the information that is always presented to you if you actually look at the information differently. If you recall, in this video I actually said to you guys, I'm expecting the price of ADA, which is the underlying asset when it comes to the blockchain here. I said to you guys, I'm expecting the price of ADA to drop on the 20th of January. So I told you the date, and I also said to you guys the price of ADA will drop below 1.3 US dollars. And at that time, every publication was actually very bullish and saying the price of ADA is going insane. And I said to you guys, the price of ADA is going to drop on this date and it's going to drop below this price. In fact, this is what I said on that video. Buy the rumor and sell the news. So on launch day, we can actually see maybe the price of ADA dropping maybe right about to the EMA ribbons. We're looking at maybe 1.3. As you can see here, if you actually come to the price of ADA, I'm just going to go and delete this. But if you actually look at the price of ADA with regards to what happened on the 20th, you can see here, if I scroll my mouse cursor here, that if you come to the 20th, you can see on the 20th of January, it dropped. And if I can just highlight over here, let me highlight that. So how did I know this was going to happen? It's not only with ADA. Look at what happened when we're actually having an ISO or we have airdrops, or we have an IDO whereby you have to hold the underlying asset. At the day of launch or at the day of the snapshot, the price will always drop significantly. If you actually delete this and look at the percentage, the price dropped by about 42%. So that's the drop there. Let's look at the next cryptocurrency. In this case, it's going to be the Sologenic that I've covered here. Also in this channel, I've covered the Sologenic, airdrop, and XRP. If you come to the market over here, from here you can see that it says the snapshot will be taken on the 24th of December. This is obviously on Sologenic. So if you actually come to Sologenic over here, you can see, let's look for the 24th of December. It was actually trading at $4. It dropped to 47 cents. Right now it's actually trading at 47 cents. Not only that, also the price of XRP on the very same day, on the 24th of December, because remember, for this airdrop you had to hold either XRP or Sologenic. Now let's go to the market here and look at the price of XRP. I'm going to click on XRP USDT. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. Looking at the 20th or the 24th of December, in this case, you can see here on the 24th, at the peak over here, the price dropped as well. Now let's look at the percentage. It dropped from there to here, and the percentage is 45%. So what do you do with this kind of information? Well, it's very simple. You go to the derivatives account and you actually trade this asset on leverage, because on numerous occasions you can see that when a snapshot is taken, the price of the underlying asset will drop significantly. So let's say you have $1,000 on your account and you actually times this by 25, which means that you're taking a 25x leverage. If you don't know what is trading on leverage, I'm going to be covering that in future videos where we actually go on a mini course. Obviously that is going to be uploaded here on my YouTube channel for free. So 25x leverage, and we're going to reverse calculate this. So we have to take the bottom, and obviously we can't say we're going to calculate right in the bottom, so I'm just going to keep it here. So I'm going to divide this by 0.60 cents, and now we have to calculate from the bottom to the top to get the exact price. And the price will be, at the snapshot, the price was, we're going to times this by 1.1. This gives you about $45,000 in profits, and obviously you have to minus your leverage here, which is going to be 25,000. But this leaves you with 20,833 US dollars, which is very, very simple to do, and we'll be doing this moving forward. Whenever there's an airdrop where you have to hold the underlying asset and we have a specific date and time where the snapshot has to be taken, it is for that reason that I said to you guys the price of ADA will actually drop on the 20th of January. So yeah, I think it's going to be very simple to follow along with this strategy. As always, I show you everything you need to know on this channel, no BS. So let's come back to the website here. How will you be able to claim your token? At this stage, I think it is very probable that you have to come to Drip Drops over here, put your address, and check if you are eligible to get the tokens. Obviously, we'll make a follow-up video on this regard, but I think it is very likely that we may have to claim SundaeSwap tokens using the Drip Drops. Obviously, I'll put the link in the description of all this stuff. It's funny that some people were actually calling this a scam in my previous videos, where I actually showed you guys that if you come to my assets, all these cryptocurrencies, I've claimed them live on the video, but people are still saying this is a scam. But that's what I want to talk about in this segment, that we need to look at this data and sort of like do the opposite of what everybody else is thinking. And you can see it is proven here that when you do the exact opposite, you actually will make a lot of money. If you still want to delegate your ADA to accumulate SundaeSwap, as of recording this video is the 29th of January, it's still not too late. You can still accumulate and be able to get into some few epochs. So go ahead and do that. The video is going to be showing on your screen right now. Otherwise, I'll see you there. Make sure you subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'm out. Peace.